Hello! So I figured because I had to get ready anyway to shoot a video or two that I really wanted to shoot today, that I would just get ready with you, and then I have a get ready with me again, right? I had a lot of fun shooting this last time, so I thought, why not just do it again? But because I have other videos I want to shoot, and I'm, like, actually not really going anywhere, I want to, like, make this look a little more just like me. Like, we're not gonna go crazy. This is just gonna be, like, a everyday-ish sort of thing. So I wanted to start out this video, if I can find my foundation that I know I took out. There it is. So I wanted to start out this video by talking about non-disabled actors playing disabled characters, and what you think of that. Because this is something that I feel like I have kind of a controversial opinion on. Because, on one hand, I don't like it. I mean, that's just how it is. I don't like it because there aren't enough roles already for disabled actors, or disabled people in general, and then for Hollywood and media in general to keep giving what roles there are to able-bodied people. Don't like it. Specifically talking about John Callahan, they're doing a movie about him. It's called something like He Won't Get Far on Foot. John Callahan, if you don't know him, he is an artist, and I think he was in a car accident or something when he was like 21, and he was a quadriplegic for the rest of his life after that. And Joaquin Phoenix is playing him in the movie. So, like, why is Joaquin Phoenix playing him? And also John Callahan was, like, a disability advocate, so I feel like he super wouldn't appreciate that, you know? But where I come into conflict with other people in the disabled community is I do think there are exceptions. I don't think all disabilities are the same. I don't think anything is classifiable as a disability, and I'll use ALS as the example. ALS, I think of more of an illness or a disease than a disability because, this is my defining factor, because it deteriorates. You know what I mean? Because you get worse when you have ALS. I'm disabled, but this is how I am. Like, this is how I will always be. I will always just have brittle bones. And there's not really much else to it. But if you have someone like Stephen Hawking and the movie The Theory of Everything, I don't mind Eddie Redmayne playing Stephen Hawking in that movie because he's got to start at the beginning of the movie as like a perfectly normal, able-bodied boy, and then by the end of the movie, he's got to be like Stephen Hawking is now, not super mobile, talking through a computer, that sort of thing, and Eddie did a phenomenal job. And I think something like that, where the transition is so big, and they're doing it documentary style, where they're doing it like the whole story, I don't hate it as much, but I think in a situation like John Callahan, in a situation like Artie on Glee, these are characters that could have very easily been cast as disabled people instead of able-bodied people pretending to be disabled people. But I'm interested to know what your thoughts are, so let me know in the comments below what you think of that. I'm able to shoot this video today, actually, because it is snowing outside. Like, I'm talking 30 centimeters of snow, and so therefore I was not able to get to work today. So I've been working from home all day, and I'm actually technically still working right now, even though I'm shooting a Get Ready With Me. I can multitask, right? That's okay. This year has been a particularly bad winter, and I try my hardest not to miss work, and I, will pay for a taxi to get to work instead, and they're so great there. Like, they're telling me, don't come in if it's snowy, but I feel bad, you know what I mean? I feel like a loser if I'm sitting here all day in my pajamas, you know? As much as I love it, I don't actually want to do it. So today is Wednesday, so I missed work today. I was super not feeling well Monday, so I didn't go. And then next Tuesday, I'm getting my tires changed in the early afternoon, so I have to go to work earlier in the day and leave early. And it's just like, I've gone 3 years working the job that I have and not missing a day, and not missing 3 days in the matter of a week. And I know that they don't care, and I know that the people that I work with are super kind and super understanding of the whole wheelchair thing, but you know, it sucks from my perspective. I would rather be there than here. I love my job. I love going. So, kind of today, because I'm doing alright and I have a little extra time, it's kind of why I'm hanging out with you. In an attempt to make myself feel better about my otherwise, stuck at home-ness. I really thought this foundation was going to be dark enough for my skin, but apparently it's not. I don't know how I messed that up so bad. I was so sure it was going to be dark enough. Before I do my brows, I'm going to put on a little bit of a liquid highlighter. But the nice thing is about being stuck at home is I save money that way because I'm unable to go out and get food 3 times a day. And so that means that when the summer comes and I can go all over the place and I'm going to like bully my way into everything I possibly can, I will maybe have a little more money than I usually do. That's the hope, at least. If I keep online shopping, we know that that's not going to happen, though. Speaking of online shopping, I'm finally running out of the RCMA No Color Powder. I bought the 1 bottle that I have, like, a long time ago, and it's finally almost out. So I'm going to, like, buy a drugstore powder in the meantime, but I'm thinking of just putting a Beautylish order through and just buying it again. I mean, if one $10 bottle lasts me to last, like, 3 years, even if I have to pay for shipping, that's kind of worth it, right? But then at the same time, I really want to do an e.l.f. order, because I haven't done one in so long. And they have so many cool new products that I really want to try out. But also, at the same time, I really want to try Kathleen Light's nail polishes. They look so good. I have a heck of a time with nail polish, and I really want to try them. So this is my struggle. I don't have any money, and I just want to online shop all the time. I really enjoy doing Get Ready With Me's, even though my setup is not really conducive to shooting and doing my makeup at the same time. Like, I'll figure it out better the more I do it. But I'm really enjoying these. Let me know if you want me to try to do, like, one a month or something. Do those look similar enough? It looks similar enough. Oh man, I grabbed the wrong eyebrow gel. Oh well. This is the first time I've worn, like, a real foundation in weeks. My skin has been doing kind of good lately, so I usually just wear this, like, First Day Beauty skin tint that I have, that I plan on reviewing, so I don't want to give too much of it away right now, but I really like it, but it doesn't have a lot of coverage, and that's fine with me, but I wanted to wear, like, a real foundation for you today, because I don't think I even did my face makeup last time. I feel like my eyebrows look so bold when my eyes aren't done. I just want to do, like, a light all-over dusting of this face powder, the Rimmel StayMatte, just before I try to blend other things on. That brush smells bad. Stupid packaging. So as of right now, the only conventions that I really have planned for this year is March Toronto Comic Con, obviously, because that's not very far away, and it's my birthday weekend, so, like, I turned 24 on the Friday, and then we'll go to March Toronto Comic Con on the Saturday, and then the Monday is Demi Lovato in Toronto, so that's, like, the best birthday weekend ever. And so, that one, and then obviously, probably Anime North again. Actually, yes, Anime North again, I already bought the ticket, and probably Fan Expo again. But other than that, that's about it. If you're from, like, Southern Ontario and there's another convention you think I should hit up, let me know. I usually go to Niagara Falls Comic Con as well, but I always have a hard time finding someone to go with me to that one. They think it's, like, less good, but it's just as good. If anything, it's better because it's not a long drive. Okay, so that really did, like, not a whole lot to warm up my face. Maybe it helped a little bit. Like, a little bit. And I really wanted, like, I didn't add any new costumes to my repertoire, if you will, last year. And, I definitely have one that I think I'm going to do this year. But beyond that, I don't know what other costumes I should do. If I don't have anything, like, casual and easy by March, I'm going to do, like, a Barbara Gordon, I think, because Oracle. But beyond that, if you have any costume ideas for me, especially if I've seen it and I just haven't thought of that character, let me know, because, you know, I have so many costumes, but it really bums me out when I wear the same, like, 2 or 3 all the time. And then at the same time, I miss wearing Mars. But yeah, like, just let me know what you think. Because I'm kind of, like, out of ideas. I love cosplaying characters in wheelchairs because I just love that, you know? I'm running out of this highlighter so fast. I did not buy it that long ago. But I use it, like, I use a ton of it, and I use it every day. It's, like, my favorite one that I own. keep trying to use other highlighters, and I'm like, nope. I want Dandelion, Twinkle. Beautimus. Now we must do the eyeballs. I'm gonna use the Bonbons palette just because I'm going for like an everyday Abby look with this makeup look, and I use Bonbons every day. I really do. I've had this palette for how long, and I still use it every day. Starting with cashew too. Do you guys like have a palette like that no matter how many palettes you buy, how much makeup you own, like there's the one that you always go back to? That's Bonbons for me. I can't stop using it. And I know that the white peach palette hasn't been getting great reviews, but I still really want it. I think it's like one of those palettes that looks like it was made for super pale people, and I mean, it's a different situation. Eyeshadow palettes are like a different situation than like Tarte not making enough dark foundation shades, because like you're allowed to have a palette that's geared towards lighter skin people, because Too Faced does have so many eyeshadow palettes that are universal, you know what I mean? So to have a really nice pastel palette that I think would work really well on my skin tone, I just super want it. So I think I'm gonna buy it, and then I'll review it at some point, because I've seen a ton of, well, like not a ton, but I've seen some reviews on it, and I just feel like there aren't enough reviews on this palette on YouTube for me to really fully understand like what people think of it. And a couple of good reviews that I did see were from people who were much darker skin tone than me, and they weren't really comfortable with the color selection in it because they wanted deeper tones in it, whereas I don't think I would need that as much. Anyway, I still really want it despite the criticism, and I just might buy it. It all depends on how much I get paid. A little too much of the dark on this side, so I gotta make it match, unfortunately. What shade do I wear on the lid, though? I really don't want to do liner. But I can still put on falsies if I don't have a liner, so maybe I'll just do satin sheets. Because I know it pulls really well with the Dandelion highlighter. There. Okay, and then I don't have a lip colorizing shows. Oh wait, I have to put on mascara first. Kids, this is not safe. Don't do this. But I learned this. I watched one Nikki tutorials video, like ever, and it was her like natural glam makeup look, and she was still wearing like 1,000 pounds of makeup. But she taught me this in it. Like you use a lighter and you just go for it on your eyelash curler, and it heats it. Forever ago, I did I bought the heated eyelash curler from Sephora, and it didn't do anything because it was like a straight line, so it just like holds your lashes up for half a second, and it didn't get hot enough. Blah, blah, blah. So and I actually reviewed that eyelash curler and put it on my channel. And I think it's like one of my most popular reviews still, and I hated it. Like I just really didn't like that, so I went back like instantly, I think. And this is just like a really cool alternate way to have a heated eyelash curler, and for some reason I thought I could curl my eyelashes with like the farthest away mirror on the planet, especially for eyelashes that are so straight like mine. But it's not safe, so like don't do it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Look at that. Look at the difference between my non-mascara eye and my mascara eye. Like, why does mascara make such an amazing difference? I have been trying to shoot this video and like the rest of the videos I wanted to shoot all day today, and then I opened my Mac and it decided to just auto start updates, and I like never told it to. Usually I hit later, because I hit later forever, and then I just never do the updates. And it decided to do them itself this time, and it took like 4 hours, and I record the audio onto my Mac these days. I was recording them from a microphone on my shirt straight onto the camera, and I still do that sometimes, but I think the microphone that I wear is on its last leg, so I just find the quality better when I plug the mic into my computer, a different mic. So that's what I've been doing, but I needed to be able to plug it in on my Mac and not my PC, because that's where all my software is. So instead of shooting this video and the rest of my videos at 10 a.m. like I wanted to, it's now like 3 p.m. Okay, there we go. That's the bulk of my makeup done, with the exception of lips, obviously. So I really do want to do my hair, though, because it's kind of, like, wavy, and I don't have my bangs on or anything. But I'm going to have to, like, reset everything up, because I have this table with makeup here, and I need to get closer, and it's a whole thing. So we're going to transition into me ready to do my hair now. Are you ready? If you've never seen Wayne's World, that transition makes no sense to you. Look, everything looks exactly the same as the last time I was on camera, but now I have stuff ready. So the first part for me doing my hair is always this. This is the Chi 44 Iron Guard, like heat protectant for straightening your hair. I've been using this for years, so just give it a healthy coat. And I figured this in conjunction with all the Briogeo stuff that I use after I shower, my hair is pretty well protected. And then you just take the comb and I brush it through. Now what I do, I'm a little too close to you, so I've got to back up a little bit, is separate my hair, usually just like across from my eyes. And then take the top section. Wrap it up. Get some little claw. And then we do the straightening. My straightener is a GVP straightener from Sally Beauty. My mom bought me this straightener specifically when I was in grade 9 or grade 10. And she's still going strong. She's also, like, never really been through too much work. I mean, my hair is pretty straight to begin with. I don't really travel, so it's not like she's been lugged around in a suitcase. You know, she's had a pretty easy life for a straightener, so she should still be working. And, like, really, because of how my hair waves, it kind of creates, like, sections by itself. And I just grab those sections and that's what I straighten. There's really no rhyme or reason to it. And there you go, one half done. Time to flick the other half back forward. So there, that's that layer done, and it didn't take me more than a couple of minutes. And that's the worst of it. So then I separate this layer up here, so that the last layer is basically just my crown and my bangs. Other side. So now my whole head of hair is straightened except for my bangs. So now, the most important step out of all of this is this. I've had my straightener on full heat this whole time. We're going to turn it all the way down. So that's from 420 degrees down to 180 degrees. And then we're going to leave it to chill for a sec. And then I do it similarly to how I did the rest of my hair. I kind of just throw the extra hair back. And then I want to do it in sections. So, usually I have a smaller clip than my hair club, but I can't find it right now. So something like this, like a very Buffy Summers in the 90s kind of look. Something like that. And then I grab some of this extra hair over here. And do it like that. Because this way then I get this like sort of face framing on the side. You know? And then often where I had to part it, I will just grab that whole piece and give it one of these so that it covers all of it. And then if I'm going out, I will hit it with some hairspray really quickly. And then we just take the next section down. Sometimes I would separate this in two even itself, but for time's sake, I'll try to just do it in one. Ready? This one just gets one clamp all the way down like that. See? Give it a sec to just like chill in my eyeballs and then brush it out. So thank you so much for watching this Get Ready With Me video. My camera says I only have 28 seconds left that I will record for, so I'll keep this short. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already, and I will see you next time. Bye!